so on to the very last track in Sammy's Rock Empire Fridays, obviously for this week, is 10 Years. We've reacted to 10 Years a couple of times. I think we've maybe done like 4 or 5 songs of theirs, and they've been pretty good. This one over here is called I Remember. These are actually were part of Sammy's HOHs that we just threw into his Rock Empire Fridays. So I know it's not Tremonti and it's not Alter Bridge. We already completed that. If you're only joining us now, I suggest you go back and you start from the beginning of the day. Well, you're going to have to go a lot further back if you haven't ever seen this before. But either way, we're going to wrap it up with 10 Years, I Remember, and then we're going back onto Campbell Craven's series, which is the smoking lyrical tale slides. But let's wrap this one up, man. 10 Years, I Remember. Let's see what we got. Let's wrap it up. Let's go.
Fantasies, wasted dreams, I was chasing. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it.
That is true. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get that fucking thing. But that is literally the young heart, essentially. The young heart is very fiery. It's very passionate. It's only when you get older do you tend to see the world for what it is, right? But it's very, very important that you have that fiery young heart, you know, obviously in your youth. And there's a beautiful saying that says, the sad part about life is that youth is given to the young. Do you know what I mean? Because you want that youth when you're wise, right? You want that youth when you've actually experienced a couple of things, and then you can use that youth to actually sort of like iron out a lot of your mistakes, a lot of the shortcomings. But you can't do that, obviously, because you know, part of being young is what makes things so beautiful. That actually builds up your character. It makes you who you are, essentially. It's chasing dreams and making those kind of mistakes. It builds on that character. So yeah, that's exactly the way it should be. Carry on.
Nothing's what it seems when our dreams wake up and vanish into the air. I'm hanging on by a thread. Just a memory left for dead and gone forever. Gone forever. Can I survive? Burning minds, blinded by the bright side that I remember.
You know, it's crazy. There's so many people that constantly say, I'm hanging on by a thread, hanging on by a thread. You know, it's a common saying is like, I'm almost at the edge. And you somehow always manage to get through it, right? It doesn't matter how often you can get pushed into how much of a thread you left. Somehow you still have somehow you're still able to come around. Somehow that too did pass, right? That saying of this too shall pass is literally this too shall pass. The world does not end because of your turmoil, right? You will eventually get over your turmoil and life will continue. Right? And you will realize, because we always play it up in our heads, I'm on my last thread. Our heads always play up these scenarios bigger than what they are, because we love to like worry in advance. There's more than enough time to worry when the actual crisis comes. Crisis is definitely coming. You don't need to worry in advance, but we do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? But it just goes to show you that how strong we really are. When you think, oh, this is the limit, you realize that you can actually push far past that limit. And then when that becomes the limit, you realize you can push even further past that. It's actually quite something. We are incredible species. Let's go. That's crazy, always trying to find paradise and a destination, because that is literally what we do. Every time we go through hardships, we think that the grass is greener on the other side, not realizing that if the grass is not greener within us, you're never going to find green grass. Do you know what I mean? So that's actually the crazy thing that we always tend to do. right, is we tend to want to move. We tend to we try to feel like, oh, if I run away from here, from this environment, it'll be better that side. But you're taking yourself with you, right? So if your mindset's not correct, you're taking that mindset with you. So it's not going to change anything on that side until you change. And when you realize the moment you change that mindset, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. Wherever you are will feel just perfectly fine, that you can handle it. Do you know what I mean? It's all about just mindset. Anyway, carry on.
My dreams wake up and vanish into the air. I'm hanging on by a thread, just a memory left for dead and gone forever. Gone forever. Can I survive? Burning minds, blinded by the bright side.
Ooh, yes, you can.
I remember we vanish into the
Fire! I really like the instrumentation of this as well. Fire, man. Very, very power track. This is something I definitely put on my playlist as well. Again, like when I'm doing gymming or stuff like that, this is sick. Let's go.
I'm hanging on by a thread, just a memory left for dead and gone forever. Gone forever. Can I survive? Burning minds, blinded by the bright side. But I remember.
Fire!
Vanish into the air.
Sick, sick, sick. Sick! What a way to wrap up Sammy's Rock Empire Fridays, man. That is it. That is absolutely incredible. Every track was absolutely incredible today, but that Daughtry one, Open Up Your Eyes, wow, that hit a different spot in my heart, man. Absolutely loved that track. And I love this one as well, but that track was something else. That's the highlights of the day. You guys let me know what you think down below. I will catch you next week with more. Have a great weekend. Peace.